Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. Forgecraft MASH episode 6, I believe. And today I have quite a few things I need to do. I also customized my suit. I think it's just press L and it should come up. Be warned, don't press L if you don't have the power suit. I crashed in my test world doing that, and I laughed. This is the chest of what I'm going to be doing today. Or at least partially. I'll see what I can do with the rest of it. First things first, sun's going down. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, I'm walking on a platform. Where is this platform? Well, it's high in the air, above the clouds, just because I can. I've dubbed it Valhalla. And that's the only way to get out right now. I will be having more than one way up, and that's only temporary. But still. I got the garden there. I have my IC2, which actually has to have my Buildcraft as well until I can get my Buildcraft wing up. But yeah. I already have most of my setup from downstairs up here. With pretty much the only thing that's down there is the Tinker's Construct stuff, and I don't really need those now. Or at least for the most part. I might need them eventually. Okay, let's get down to business. Battery plus electronic circuit plus wrench just had it wrong way. Electric wrench. Battery plus electronic circuit plus random tree tap equals electric tree tap. Let's also make some of these. I need this. I don't know if I have enough glass for all this, but I will see if I can. I will be needing a liquid transposer. You know what? I actually forgot something, but I'm not going to bother going to get it. Okay. I don't know why I just did that. I only have to do that. Pulverized iron plus pulverized ferrous metal equals Invar blend. This, very useful stuff for the most part. I have one of these that has coal in it, I think. Probably not. I think I may have used that. Or charcoal, I meant. Blah blah. Invar blend. Now, while that's cooking, let's do the rest of this. This is a pretty big setup, unfortunately. Or, fortunately. I think it's more entertaining. Okay. Sturdy casing. This plus this equals the squeezer. Another one around. Sturdy casing. This time bronze. This and this. The carpenter. And one more time. This time it's got a different use. Sturdy casing. 1, 2, and 3. Chest. The thermonic fabricator. I wonder if it's done yet. Nope. Well, I guess while that's waiting, I have another thing I want to make. Not that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you guessed, woohoo! I don't want that. I don't want that. Come on, let me take it. There we go. The electrical engine. 2 of them, for that matter. Oh, did I forget my iron? I did. Not too much of an issue. Should be done. It is. Okay, iron in the center. And this Invar blend in all four of these middle corners, or not corners, middle slots, equals the Invar gear. This plus this equals advanced plating. This equals new armor. By the way, I had energy for this one. I tried to salvage it, didn't work. Oh well. That happens. Advanced plating. Install. Install. And install. Ooh, threw out a lot of material, a lot of interesting messages there. 6 kilograms onto my 10 kilograms. Okay, I can only put that. So in total I have 12, that's 22. I can only at most take 3. I think. Now, I shouldn't be getting slowed down. I don't know how high I can get that. That's pretty much my max weight limit there. I now have armor that doesn't wear out. I have a very expensive, or I can survive a pretty nasty fall. So basically, I'm actually ready for combat for the most part. The only issue is I cannot withstand heat, so nether is not in my list of to-do stuff. I need... Let's actually get that while I'm thinking about it. The Magma Crucible. I need nether bricks, which I haven't yet found a nether fortress, but there's actually ways to get around that. Though I do need to sleep, because I need to go down there. Snore, snore, snore. Okay. Leroy Jenkins. I just love these daggers. Pretty much I can kill anything 1v1 with these. I made some nether bricks ahead of time. All you have to do is smelt some netherrack. Anything else I want from this? I don't really think so. Doesn't look like it. Now, unfortunately, I have consumed a lot of gold to make the diamonds for this plating. But this plating, I just love doing this. I'm sorry. And usually, for some reason, the second one hasn't been throwing as often now. Usually, if you just hold the right click, it tosses both of them. And where's that other creeper? I saw him over here. Yeah, like that. And this kills any living creature. Except for, I think the big slime can survive both of them. But for the most part, this kills even the red-eyed zombies, as long as they don't have armor on. And it regenerates, so it's an infinite durability tool, which is always fun, as long as you don't break them. If you break any of these Millennium tools that have the moss on it, like you use it so much that it actually does break, well then you're out of luck pretty much, because you have to use the normal repair system for that. But for the most part, these tools are very hard to break. I mean, to a point where it's insane. also need some blaze powder, and I really need to find a nether fortress. I've actually been searching for a while, and I haven't found one yet. But yeah, now I'm armored, so I won't die easily. This is how I wanted to set it up. And hopefully, I've been having issues with this gold wiring. Apparently, placing it down in the world, it doesn't exactly agree with what you want. So, I've been having issues with it, unfortunately. And I'm not sure if it's still going to be an issue for me. Personally, I was going to put that generator there. Not the generator, the MFE, but that's too late now. Okay, I'm just doing this. Okay, they didn't mess up, so that's good. As long as I don't try to put one of these things directly on it without anything connecting to it, I should be fine. I need a couple things. Mostly the setup is in here. Now, these things are slightly better than these because I no longer need to burn coal for these. I don't want to do that. I want to also break you. Yeah, I'm just going to break you. It doesn't hurt anything. Basically, the idea is to have these like this. No, that was actually a stupid thing. Because I think that's what broke mine last time. Yes, see, this is the thing. This is permanent. This will never let you have energy in this spot ever again. Like, ever again. And I did the stupid thing. Ready. I'm not sure if it'll work, because this is... my issue is it gave me an issue already. It's, I'm kind of scared now because that was the issue I was having. So if it does work, well, good. If not, I know the problem. And that should have all the energy I need for the most part. I need the liquid transposer and the magma crucible, which I forgot to make. And yeah, you just put that in this pattern, you get another brick. It's a good thing to have this type of nether brick. I could technically go kill a bunch of those magma slimes and get the magma cream I need, but I still need to kill some ghasts too. The two I've killed didn't drop anything good. They dropped gunpowder, I think. I think one may have dropped something, but it burned up in lava. What am I getting here? A bucket. And I should have everything else. Yeah, I really burned through my gold, unfortunately. Hopefully I have enough glass, actually. I've been running out of glass, which has been annoying me now. There is some good news, though. I can make glass pretty cheaply. But I destroyed the thing I needed. Yeah. Yeah, it's never gonna work again. This one will work, this one will never work, ever again. This wire is tainted, apparently, because it'll never work again. And it's like, it will completely stop anything from going in like this direction, and yeah, I think it's this direction. wherever it was connecting to that direction, so I guess it's that line. It's completely ruined, and that's really disappointing, because if I put this back, you'll see that it just reforms to this. It'll never work again. And that is definitely a bug, because that's not supposed to happen. Now I'm gonna try to see if I can get it to work around, but so far it's never worked again for me. And I mean, I've tried. It's really disappointing. Yep, never gonna work again. That wire's tainted, permanently tainted. I'm disappointed now, because I had this build set up in my mind. Good news is this produces a lot of energy. And this is how you get sand. Pulverize it. You'll get gravel sometimes. That's not too much of an issue. I want to see if I can do this then. Because sometimes this can work again if you do it like this. But you have to be very careful this time. I have to be very careful this time, otherwise, yeah, you'll see what you saw what happened. And okay, that'll work. And now I just need to put a lever here, and it'll work for both of them. Now the thing is, this does drain quite a bit of energy, but over a good period of time, I think it's a 1-to-3 ratio pretty much. Basically, I guess you get 33% of the EU you put in as Minecraft Joules, which is actually a very good thing. This should be skyrocketing still, even if it's running, because it's getting 4 EU a tick. And eventually I'll be making it slightly cheaper. I know that you can make those output a lot of energy if you really wanted to, but that's not something I'm doing right now. Might as well just throw a powered furnace down and cook this up. And that'll fill up soon, and this one should just start skyrocketing. Yep, it's filled. As you can see, I just really love these machines. Really, I only need one going right now, but eventually this will be my primary source of power when I start having a large production. I could throw this charcoal in, and I won't be losing any. I'll actually still be gaining energy for this, or I might be losing a little bit. It's not by much, and these only use 6 EU a tick when this gives... Okay, I'm losing 2 EU a tick. That's not much. And it's more efficient to do this. Okay. I don't really need anything else for this. I'm just going to let that uncharge. It's not wasting any fuel. Okay. What's the recipe for this? Oh. That. And I need 2 redstone. The Magma Crucible is one of the most important machines you can actually have in my builds because of what it does. Basically, without this, you can't have your good connective pipes. And I forgot my copper, didn't I? I seriously need more copper. I mean, why'd I only grab one? I need two. Probably after this I'm going to be doing a lot of work off cam for gathering copper and such. Most likely I'll actually be using one of these, because these can also, you can put a battery in these and it actually uses that battery. Or power crystal, which actually is probably more efficient because that can grind it. That can use a lot more, especially if you're making such as the quarry, which is down there. It'll actually allow you. By the way, I figured out the issue with the config. I kind of removed something that wasn't supposed to be there. I basically, when I backspaced a little bit too much. I fixed it. What else do I need here? Thermonic fabricator, carpenter. I don't need this magma crucible right now, but I do need the carpenter and the thermonic fabricator. Okay, this needs to, actually, that's not too bad, because that's something that is needed, surprisingly. I was going to do that anyway. Just not as much. What else do I need here? 2 redstone and 2 iron, or 5 iron. Iron, not a big deal. I have lots of it. Redstone, I also have lots of it, so I'm happy about that. Carpenter, I will need some water in here. That's not too much of an issue. Oh, speaking of which, I need to power up my tools. Electric tree tap and the electric wrench. Both these very good tools to have. They never break, and the electric wrench has a lossless tool mode, which allows you to remove items without them breaking. Such as when I picked up this canning machine, I only got a machine block because I was using the old wrench, which is disappointing, but it's, what, 7 tin and I think a circuit, so it's not much. This is what I'm trying to build. I need some power, and I'm probably going to need a bucket for something else. The carpenter I'm going to need, I also need a piece of bronze, don't I? I do have bronze. Hence most of my copper disappears. I have this thing here. And this should be ready. Throw the water in. This and this and this. That'll be completed in a minute. This is just heating up. It needs quite a bit of power to unfortunately heat up, but once it does, oh, it might be bugged. See, this is the thing the issue I have is these pipes do not exactly go to the most required material, such as it sends all the power to this pulverizer first, and then it goes to these secondary ones, and it like skips out on giving anything to any other machine. So they're not exactly the most intelligent. I need to remove these other two so it can actually get some power. Fortunately. It should just start going skyrocketing. And I should be able to make one item that I need. I only need to put one glass in there. There. That's all I need. Iron electron tubes. Now I also need, I'm just going to remove this. It's not like it damages me too much to do so. I need carpenter again. This time I'm actually going to need 2 tin. Which I'm doing okay with tin, but still I would prefer to have more. Because I'm going to need it eventually quite soon. I need to put that there. And I need to put that there. That should have been the recipe. Oh, it's out of water. That's why. It helps if you have the required materials, but it also helps if you fill the liquids that are required as well. I think it uses a full bucket for each. But basically I'm making the upgrade circuits for these. And it'll be very helpful for my machines. Basically what it does is the iron ones reduce the actual cost of EU going into the machines. So these can produce, instead of 2 EU per 6 EU per 2 MJ Minecraft joules, it's actually only 5. So it's in a sense slightly more cheap. I mean, it becomes 25% instead of like 33. So in a sense, it's usually better. And these basic ones are basically the only ones you really want to do this for. Electric engine. One basic circuit and 2 basic circuit. Both have the efficiency. This is good if you want to run off a large amount of material on a lot less. Basically, if you have a lot of these machines, it's actually just better to have these efficiencies. If you want to have really a lot of power with a lot less machines, all you have to do is do the upgrade, the upgrade ones. Usually you want to go with the secondary one, the secondary circuit. I think it's no, it's not intricate. It's just basically the second one. You put bronze in here, and it gives you the secondary. It gives you the second one, and then you just use a bronze tubing and tin tubing, and you can have pretty much the max amount of energy. And if you want, you can actually put iron in here, and just put the iron tube as well, just for more efficiency. It'll cost a little bit more, but that's usually preferred if you want a lot of power for a few machines. But I prefer this just because it saves energy. It's more efficient. As you saw, I've barely used anything even when running it. Next thing I need to do is this, the magma crucible. I'm almost out of time, but I'm still trying to do this. Magma crucible, liquid transposer. This one, I need to turn it off on everything. I probably should do that the same with the top one, because I don't want anything else connecting from this. There we go. And this is what you get if you take... Do I have the redstone in my inventory? Okay, yes. I'm probably wanting to do this, and I'm trying to get these to be no longer of use, these pipes, because overall, I mean, they're good for starting, but they're horrible for even mid-tier game, and I don't know why I've kept them for so long. It's probably because I haven't had any time to make the rest. Oh, actually, I need another item, and yeah, I need the induction smelter, which I can make right now. I mean, I'm probably just gonna have this a little bit longer. Induction furnace is what I meant. No, yeah, induction smelter is what I meant. And I right-clicked again, and I keep doing that. It's force of habit. Okay, invar, ingot, copper, and redstone. That's basically what I'm just going to be making. This pulverizer I need to run, and I need ferrous metal and 2 ingots, 2 iron ingots. I already have some iron. Oh, I also have some pulverized copper. I didn't know I had that, but I'm not going to use it right now. I'll melt that down. And okay, this should work. I just need to be, I'm just gonna put that there. It should fill up with some energy. Personally, I hate how this thing drains all the energy from everything else. Yeah, I can just use these. They don't lose really anything. There. Now I am directly giving all that energy to this one. This one takes a lot of Minecraft joules, so that's not too much of an issue. This one takes a little bit, but this one's really what I'm needing right now. Just grind that and 2 of these. I wanted to stop my timer. It was annoying me. The flashing numbers. Let's see. What's my food look like? Looking good. Toss these in. Fill them up. Clear space in my inventory. I don't know if I can actually eat these things. It's probably best you don't, because you can actually use these as slime balls. Though I have plenty of them. That and that. Invar blend. Shift right click. Powered furnace. Cook it up. I'm being very inefficient with this, but I'm dealing with it. It's not too bad. And luckily I won't have... I really hate that that bug occurs and you can't really do anything. That block is permanently messed up and it will forever be destroyed. It is horrible. And that's basically a bug with these. Because it basically when these connect to these without this actually being able to output, it screws it up. And that's done. I need glass. Okay, and I need iron. Grab that. Got my copper. I need this. Okay, now this. I don't think I needed that. I needed, oh, I do. That's cool. That was unintentional. And copper. Induction smelter. One of the most annoying, I mean, annoying of these blocks, because it just takes so long to actually get it to it. I mean, it's just one of the most annoying. Let's just say that. Now, what I can do with this one is, now that all that stuff is powering up these, I can hook this back up to get a power flow. Since this one should have max, that should have almost max. This one needs power, and it should be getting small bits of it, not too much. And cook those two, and that gives me, actually, those should just go together and make the stuff I needed. I also need obsidian, which is down there, isn't it? Oh, I can fly. Crunch. I think there was a slime. Yeah, there's still a slime there. Wrong button. Obsidian should be in one of these. There we go. That should be enough. Now for the long climb back. I am very durable right now. I'm actually quite pleased with it. I like these modular power suits. I do need to get 4 servo motors still to... Actually, I need to get technically 10 of them to get the full upgrades for the most important stuff, which is usually the jump assist, the sprint assist, and the, I think, climbing assist, which allows you to basically walk over one block items without having to actually jump. That's fun. Though it's not very good if you're building something and you just walk over the cliff. Especially with things like these, I could just walk over and go crunch. Except for now I can't go crunch, at least not easily. And yes, this fall it takes like 1,000 or 1K of that energy. Pulverizer? I need pulverizer. I got all these mismatched. I'll have them better soon, hopefully. I don't think these need any more energy, at least for the most part. I just want to get them ready. This one should be getting energy now. Oh, it doesn't get energy if you don't have fuel. Easily solved, though that was annoying. Luckily, these ones, I mean, even if it ran out, they can still run on slightly less fuel. They'll just not produce as much or as quickly. But for this, that's not really what we need to worry about. Pulverizing obsidian gives you obsidian dust, or pulverized obsidian, actually. You also need lead, and I think it's 2 obsidian dust, or 2 obsidian that, and I'm just gonna grab 2, just for worst case scenario. I think it gives 2 of these powders each. Maybe? I guess not. This and this. Okay, it takes 2. And it gives 2 hardened glass, basically. Hardened glass plus, actually, this thing, magma crucible. I need to put another one in, this energy conduit. It's an empty energy conduit. You need to put some redstone into it, which I found was actually a pretty good touch. It takes 2 redstone per bit, per one of these. So I need, and that should be enough. You take the liquid transposer, wrong conduit. Put that in. You now have a redstone energy conduit. The most efficient of the redstone energy units, I think. I don't think it loses anything. And I don't need this anymore. That's good. Just let that charge up again. It should be able to do that quite nicely. These actually are pretty much the most efficient. These are done. You no longer need these. Throw them away. Trash. Useless. Unfortunately, I've wasted just a little bit of material, but I still don't like having to waste that material just to get this stuff. But so is life. I shall deal with it. For now, see you guys in the next episode. If you like what you're watching, subscribe. If not, oh well. Have a good day. See you next time.